Job is blessed by God. The devil says, you put a hedge around Job. That's the only reason he fears you, God. Well, God had put a hedge around Job. You know, God had blessed Job. You can go read about all those camels and all that stuff he had, right? All those sheep, all those cattle, oxen, right? How he was so blessed in his home life with his children, all these things. You can continue to read about how he would sit at the gate and men from all over would come and ask him questions, that he was honored above anybody else in his society, that he would instruct many and help them, and they came to him for advice, and they came to hear about how he was so blessed, and he would point them to God, right? Come on. You with me? You can read all about it. Here's the thing. Job still was scared that he would lose those things. He lived every day scared of losing the blessing God had given him. Now, where do you get that from? I'll just give you a little hint, okay? A couple of hints. His sons would feast because he was so wealthy that they could stay home. It says they invited their sisters over and they would have feasts. And it says when their feasting days were over, Job would kill cattle and give sacrifice to God and burn offerings to God and pour out these sacrifices to God so that maybe he could protect his children and they could continue to be blessed and he could continue to be blessed. Right? Why was he doing that? Out of fear for losing the blessing. Out of fear for losing his honored status. Out of fear for losing the fact that all the people looked to him. Out of fear for losing all of these things. Fear. People say, where do you get that from? The end of chapter 2, Job confesses it. He says, the thing I feared the most has come upon me. Now, I would ask you, because we all live like this sometimes, if you're so blessed, why are you fearing? Why are you living in fear if you're so blessed? Job? Because you don't know where your blessing really comes from. You're just working a system.